Beatrice Chia got Debbie Gibson to star in Superhero Diaries, but eventually it didn't work out. Debbie Gibson had to pull out partly because of the recession. We're touching wood here to make sure none of that happens, right?
Yeah. We are adventurous as arts practitioners, but we have also done all our calculated risk. It is not something that we decide overnight. It's something that when we decide on a show, before doing the numbers, we will also have done extensive market research, and also ensure that we have sufficient funding before we actually embark on this journey. Yeah, because I think we need to be responsible, especially when you have committed people to come on board to work in the project. You need to be able to honor that as well.
You have quite a few members of the cast who do not come from Singapore. In fact, quite a few of them are Filipinos, and there's one Australian. What explains this very cosmopolitan approach to casting?
Okay, if you ask me, actually, the only foreigners that will be so-called being flown in, besides Laura, is actually Jake Magapagal, who's playing King Marshawn.
Right. But you have an Australian woman, RJ Rosales.
The others are all based here now.
Okay. My mistake.
It's okay.
We're just such a cosmopolitan little city that they come here and they base their work here.
Yeah, yeah. And people are just finding that the opportunities in Singapore is just getting increasing.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Is it because our theatre community is developing at such a rapid pace, or?
Rapid pace, and also plus the kind of support that we have. I mean, the infrastructure, and it helps that because a lot of the shows are performed in English, and it's a language that your Australians or Filipinos or from Thailand, it's something that they can communicate, then they can perform very comfortably in.
Laura Fygi, of course, is a very international brand name. Are you going to try and get audiences outside of Singapore as well?
Yes,
I mean, are you going to advertise like in the region or perhaps even internationally? I'm sure a lot of her fans, maybe as far away as in Europe or America, might want to watch her perform.
Yeah, Laura is actually very big in Asia. Asia is like her second home. I mean, she's big in Malaysia, Indonesia, China, and Hong Kong, and even Australia, which is why we have our official cards, OCBC credit and debit cards, who is also partnering their counterparts in Malaysia and Indonesia in terms of promoting the show. So regionally, yes, we are going that way as well in terms of getting the word out, developing marketing partners in those countries. Yeah.
What about the European and American market? Are you going to try to take a stab at that as well?
We'll try first with publicity, because we are also sending press releases to some of the publications and the dailies in all those countries as well. So we get there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I certainly hope that her fans from around the world, be they in Nigeria or Japan, would come to Singapore just to watch her perform.
We up to 10 to 29 November at the Esplanade Theatre. See you there.
Yo, what up? It's RazorPop lah!